Dear members, welcome to the Man Ki Baat stock series, and let us discuss about the markets. As usual, we discuss about the Nifty view in a near term. So, in a near term, we have discussed in the previous video and in the previous messages which we have sent. On 20 March, we have sent a message that there are some bullish formation on the Nifty candles, and on 7800 we have discussed that Nifty can touch 10,000. The logic behind 10,000 was very simple. We saw a fall of 5,000 points from 12,500 approximately. We saw a fall to 7,500, means we saw 5,000 points fall. So 5,000 divided by 2, which we see 50% retracement, is 2,500 points. So 7,500 plus 2,500, that is 10,000 point. So I was expecting the similar thing, and many people were saying that why the market is rising while the corona cases are rising. On ground the GDP is declining, everywhere there is job cuts, everywhere salary cuts, why it is rising? So answer of that question is market is always a forward looking animal. Market always discount things prior happening. It doesn't wait for anything. So market have already fallen 5,000 points in the month of March. And in market, this is a zigzag market. This is not a bond market in which the things will go in single direction. Things happen in a zigzag way. The bear market also comes by up and down, and not continuously down. So markets have already fallen 5,000 points, and now this is the corrective rally of a bear market. So let us discuss the next which is going to happen. We saw this is 2008 bottom out zone, and correctly we are here. So currently we are at this point, and this is the monthly candle. Now this month is April month. This is the month of March when we saw a big fall, and this is the month of April. So I am expecting this month candle to be very good. The same level which I gave, that I am expecting 10,000 approx level. So I am expecting Nifty to touch nearly 10,000 in this month and then close somewhere around 9,500 or 9,600. And then in the next month it should again rise to that particular 10,200 approx resistance, and then we have to see the situation how it going to react. So the view is same, we are going to touch 10,000. There is a minor resistance at 9,300 9,400 zone, a very minor resistance at 9,400 zones. So we have to see whether it is able to cross 9,400 or not. That's not a major resistance, but there is a resistance. So we have to see whether Nifty is able to cross 9,400 or not. But I'm expecting it will cross 9,400 and it will touch nearly 10,200 levels. So that was the one thing. And another query was received on the entry price of Super 14 stocks. Super 14 stock is a list of 14 stock which we have given to our members. Almost all the stocks are up nearly 10 to 15% in last 15 days, except one stock, that was Bajaj Finance. So I am expecting that now the entry in the Super 14 stock is not preferable to that much extent. Now only 10 to 15% of the total cash left can be invested in Super 14 stock. For rest we should wait. Next query was on Arman Finance, Credit Access, NBFC sector as a whole, Bajaj Finance. So let me refer you one company, that is Bharat Financial Inclusion. And just give me 1 minute. This is the chart of Bharat Financial. So you can see in 2008 crash it fallen a lot and then it rised a lot. Let me open a more chart of Bharat Financial that will be more friendly, more user friendly. This is the chart, price chart of Bharat Financial. So you can see the price touched nearly 1200 levels. It touched nearly 200 levels in 2007. So in 2007-8 it touched a high of 1200. Then in Lehman Brothers crisis, when the markets were falling like no tomorrow, it touched a low of only 65 rupees in 2012. So it was undervalued at 500 also, it was undervalued at 400 also, 200 also. But it keep on falling because there was no liquidity in the markets. So market is another name of undervalue and overvalue. Market never trade at fair value. So at 1400 it was nearly overvalue. At 400 it was cheap, it was very undervalued. 200 it was very undervalued. And at 60 rupees it was like sell the house of neighbor and buy the Bharat Financial stock. And from 60 rupees you saw a huge wealth creation. We saw a price of 1200 rupees in year 2017, and then it got merged with Inside Bank. So what I want to say is if a stock is falling, then wait until markets get bottom out. As of now, individual stock doesn't have any valuation. Stocks will bottom out with the Nifty only. Whenever Nifty will bottom out, then only the stocks will bottom out. So after such crash, we saw a huge wealth creation from 60 rupees. Stock shoot up to 1200 rupees. There was nearly 200, uh, 2000% upside or 20 times upside in the stock. So in such a way, I'm not saying that NBFC can crash that much big, but I will tell you, don't average as of now before the Nifty get bottom out, because there is very adverse judgment, adverse notification from the government to defer 3 months interest payments, to defer 3 months EMI payment. That is a very negative for NBFC sector as a whole. The main reason is the government is actually very foolish. The government has not thought about the NBFC companies. There are always two sides. Just understand the basic of banks and NBFC. They take money at 5% and they lend the same money at 12%, let's suppose. So government have cancelled the income. Government have deferred the income, which is 12% from the customers. But what about the 5%, which is the cost of bank? The 5%, which is the cost of bank, the funds taken by bank or the saving bank interest or the FD interest, bank have to pay this. So this 5% cost of banks and NBFC should be borne by the government. But government is actually foolish. They don't know how to make policies, and that is the reason why we are seeing such kind of crash in the NBFC companies. So bottom out, wait for the bottom out of NBFC sector, then you should average the stocks of NBFC sector. Another query was raised on the present strategy. What should be the present strategy in the market? Strategy is same which I told in the earlier videos. Just do trading. If you are getting 10, 15, 20% gain, just take those 10%, 20% gain and exit, then re-enter at the dips again. Buy only the cheap price to earning ratio company. Don't buy high P companies. Don't buy the companies which are near all-time high except the telecom and pharma sector. And try to do the dead cat bounce playing type stories in which there are little bit bounce back. You just play the bounce and then exit. Next query was raised on the economy. See, the economy is going to be very bad because of coronavirus, and I'm expecting the lockdown. I was always expecting lockdown of minimum 2 months, so expecting lockdown till 31st of May. It should open partly in June, and economy I'm expecting 1 and 1.5% GDP over this financial year. Next query was raised on which are the good sectors as of now. See, only focus on the cash flow. If a company is able to generate cash flow in the month of April, May, June, which is the lockdown period, then the company is a buy. So as of now, pharma sector is able to generate cash flow, FMCG sector is able to generate cash flow, and telecom sector is going to generate cash flow. So definitely pharma sector is a buy. I am regularly giving buy calls on pharma. Especially I gave the buy call on Dr. Reddy. It already went up nearly 20% in last 10 odd days. Apart from that, FMCG are good, but buy only for the limited upside. Not expecting any kind of 50% or 100% jump in the FMCG sector. Expecting only 10% upside in the FMCG because of high P ratios. And telecom, I am always bullish. I like telecom companies now after December 2019. And apart from that, Reliance, I was always bullish since 2017 year. So telecom sector will be good. Another query was raised on the sector leader of next bull market. See, as of now, we are completing and we are in the middle of a bear market cycle. So in the next bull market, which sectors are going to rise, that is very early to say. But definitely, pharma is going to lead the next bull market. Next query was raised on how to do investments in the next bull market, how the things will shape up. So let me show you some example which I generally term as uh, bull market themes or flavor of the bull markets. See, this is the chart of a company named as Kitex Garment. You can see Kitex Garment price on 26 June 2009 was 5 rupees almost. Then from 5 rupees stock jumped to 800 rupees approx. You can see approximately 800 rupees. So from 5 rupees stock went up to 800 rupees. You can see a huge multi-bagger return, huge multi-bagger, and now the stock is down to 100 rupees again. So these kind of rally happens in a mad bull market, and always investors should wait for such kind of market. There are immense of opportunity present in a bear market to buy, and we should look for these kind of multi-baggers gain, but they come up with their own time. They're having their own triggers, own indicators. So we should always look for these kind of opportunity in a bear market. Next example is a company Lambodra Textile. Lambodra Textile was 5 rupees on December 2009. Only 5 rupees per share. Then it went up to nearly 1000 rupees. This 500 is showing X bonus. This company have already given bonus at the rate 1:1. So this company price was 5 rupees in 2009, and today it is trading at again I guess 100 rupees value, but the high is 1000. You can see a straight rally, straight bull market from 100 rupees. It shoot up to nearly 1000 rupees just in one single year. So we have to wait for these kind of opportunities. We have to wait for these kind of bull markets, and they comes, and such opportunity comes in a bear market only. Next stock, which is very favorite stock, and the buy call of this stock was also given by me in 2014, is Astral Poly. Astral Poly was only 4 rupees in 2008, only 4 rupees per share, and then the stock price just had an immense rally, a very big bull market. It rose from just 5 rupees to straight up to 12,000. This 1200 is X bonus and X stock split rate. It has already given stock split of 10 to 2 and a bonus of 1 to 1. And recently I think it gave one more bonus. So this stock is minimum 12,000 rupees if we include the bonus and split. So from 5 rupees it shoot up to 12,000 rupees. You can see a massive, sorry, from 50 rupees. I should count the split also. So from 50 rupees it went up to 12,000 rupees per share. So you can see these kind of wealth creation stories. A very huge wealth creation stories happens when we buy the stock in a bear market. and we are very very confident that in the next bull market also we will be identifying many such companies. Already there are two or three names in my mind which should be such kind of huge wealth creators in next bull market. So we should buy those companies. Bear market is always a friend of investor, because we buy companies that much cheap, that much as a lucrative levels. When everybody is feared, we should be greedy. When everyone is greedy, we should be fearful. So all these quotes happen in a bear market, and we should wait for the optimum opportunity to have such kind of wealth creation. Ample of examples are there. I can send you a list of 100 names, 100 companies which have given 50 times to 300 times returns in last 10 years. 300 times returns means almost a gain of 30,000 percentage. Let me show you one company also, that is Ajanta Pharma. See, this is the chart of Ajanta Pharma. Ajanta Pharma was only 6 rupees in 2008, only 6 rupees. Then it went up to 4,000 rupees. This stock have given bonus in the ratio 1:1. So double this price, 2000 into 2, that is 4,000 rupees. So from 6 rupees it went up to 4,000 rupees. Huge bull market. The promoter is very good, Mr. Agrawal, a very very genuine promoter. So always look for these kind of opportunities in a bear market. Multi-baggers always comes in a bear market. Apart from that, other companies like 8K Miles, 8K Miles went up from 5 rupees to 3700 rupees in the last bull markets of 8 years. Symphony also from 50 rupees to 12,000 rupees. So such kind of wealth creation happens in a bear market. Likewise, Bajaj Finance also from 500 rupees, the all-time high is 50,000 rupees. It has given stock split of 10 to 1, then a bonus of 1:1. So today the price is almost so the 52-week high or all-time high is nearly 50,000 rupees per share. So these kind of wealth creation stories happen. We always look for these kind of stories, these kind of wealth creation, these kind of massive bull market themes. And let us wait for the next bull market. Let us ride the current trend, which is play for a bounce of 10-15% in individual stocks and then re-enter. So stay safe from coronavirus. Always be a very energetic person, I would say. Always be a skeptical person. Take care of your family, take care of yourself. Have a happy week ahead. Thank you.